Hello and welcome along and welcome back to Marwell Manor Farm, and as you can see it's the following day and the rain is still falling. It's the end of the shower, it's gone through the night and it's just wow. But it's only a light shower at this point, so we're going to get back to work, which means getting all of our stuff going. So we're going to be getting the Vadestad seeder going again today with the corn. We got the New Holland 8340. We're going to be getting that done with the cultivator today, and then finally we're going to be doing the 7740. We're going to get that going. Oh, actually, no, we're not going to get that going yet because we're not ready to harvest anything. So yeah, we're going to start off with the New Holland. The ground is very wet, but it should, at the very least, be good and keep us going. So, yeah. So we're going to take this back up to the field. It's one of those things where we've had so much rain, the ground is going to be so wet, but we've got to get it going. Oh, that's what we've got to get the 7740 doing. We've got to get this grass cut. So the grass that we've got cut on the western side of field 19 here. So this all needs to be cut. The remainder of this needs to be cut. It's kind of an awful lot to do with this rain, and hopefully this little bit of rain is going to stop doing in a bit. Right, so this is our field here. It's a bright sunny day, and you can kind of see it easing off. So if we go outside, we are up to here. Oh wow, look at the lime. So the dirt mod has updated, and look at that lime getting stuck on the wheels post rain. That's really quite something. And I think if we go onto here, we'll start to see mud come onto the wheels as well. And there we go. And it sort of goes a light brown. So that is really interesting. That mod is working even better now. So yeah, let's unfold this. But it does mean that the wheels on this are actually, and the tractor itself, are actually going to go white now because of the way that that's done. I want to load this up. Field 19 west. Sorry, field 19 east. Planting, which is this one. So I'll load that. We'll check that we are on an exact course, which we are, and going well. So turn it on. No. Turn it on. Drop it down. There we go. And drive course. Stop that. So there is a thing that with this at the moment. There we go, and drive course. There we go. So that now is planting that. We have got a ridge mist there, but never mind about that. And we'll leave that going. Let's just turn off the extra bits there, and that's all good. Right, so we're going to head over to here, and we're actually going to do the 7740. We're going to drop this off the trailer because we had that on there just for the mowing. And you can see the rain is easing off now, which is great news. Yeah, it's one of those things where we can't leave it another day. But you can tell it's a much lighter rain because we cannot hear it anymore. So it's not too bad. There we go. Right, and round we go. Back down here onto field 19 west. So we'll load up field 19 west mowing. There we go, field 19 west mower. And then we want to find our path here. Now this should have an offset on it. Which is... Where are we? I think this is set up for combat karting at the moment. So, field work, there we go. Current course. do we have an offset? We have an offset somewhere. Okay. There is an offset. I cannot currently see it. So we want to unfold the mower like that. And we'll have a look at where the course is. Again, you can see the offset is should be getting that down there. So we'll turn the mower on, drop it down, and let's see if this works. No, right. Should be. There we go, horizontal offset. So we can set this from here. So if we go back this point, actually the easiest way to do this is like this. So go from above. We'll turn off those markings. And what we'll do is we will turn onto here, onto the tractor, horizontal offset, and you can see where the horizontal offset is. And so we're moving it so that it's as much in line with our mower as possible, which is there. And then next closest waypoint, drive course. Which is interesting. So there we go. What I'm going to do, I'm actually going to put it back here and drive course. It's getting this right is difficult. There we go. And it's off. So we may have to get that little bit off later. But yeah, that is doing the job. So finally, we've got the 8340 here. Now we take this up. Now what we don't want to cultivate in, of course, is the poplars we've just done. So my plan here is to do a slightly modified version of this field. So we're going to come in. We can see our poplar planting is here. So we are going to start doing this here. I'm going to turn it on, drop it down, and away we go. So the idea here is we're going to, oh actually what I want to do, lift this up. We're going to define a courseplay course around the edge of this so that we can temporarily use it. We're going to use that to define our field. So let's clear the course off here, start this course recording, drop this down, and away we go. So the idea of this being that we go and do a headland or do around the edge, and then we'll fill in the rest of the field around it. So what I'm going to do is come into the cab and try and stick on this, which is 225, which is, we know is the same angle as the poplars we planted. So I'm going to go around the field. I'm going to define this course. And then we'll come back and we'll define the course play for here. So we're coming back up to our start point here, and yeah, we've defined the sort of the edge of the field the whole way around. Now, what I want to do here is, as we come into this corner, I'll do something that I've been doing sort of the whole way around, which is coming up to the corner, hitting pause on the course play recording, and then as I come back down here, unpausing it, dropping it back down, and doing that. And that way, what we do is we end up without, not with sharp corners, but with actually pretty good sharp corners, not sort of corners that do a big circle. So that's that done. So I'll lift this up. And what we're going to do is we're going to save this course, because we're going to need this course to do planting as well. And then we're going to come over here, back this up, and we're going to set this as our start point. So what we want to do is define a course here, currently loaded course. Oh, we want to save this course first. So this is field 18 lower and temp, because this is our temporary course for while we've got the other bits there. So currently loaded course, starting location is current vehicle position. We want smooth headlands. We want 3 of those. There we go. We want to bypass islands, just because it's always wise to have that on just in case. And let's try it. So that is going to stop at this point here. Let's have a look at the course itself. Pretty good course, and it starts down the bottom. So we'll head down there and get this started. Turn this on. One of the things I got told previously was I had that on way too much. Right, I see. I think I see the start point. Yeah, there's the start point. So bring that back up. First waypoint. Position ourselves pretty close. And we want to start up our piece of equipment. Drop it down. And drive course. Which is now heading into the first waypoint. Now, I think, if I check out here, we have 3.5 meters left. So we've actually switched round tractors. We originally had this on the mower, and of course we've switched it off the mower to come and do this job now. So that's an interesting little thing that we've got, is that we originally had it the other way round. But the 7740 is very capable of doing the mowing. It is interesting to know that it was 3.5 meters. So that's a good thing to know, really. Right, that is now on course and is going to be doing this field. It's going to be doing this field for a while, I think, but it is in motion. So that's basically everything that is sort of started up is going well. This is, in fact, this is going to be finished any moment. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump into this tractor here. I'm loving how much this is covered in lime. This is amazingly covered in lime. So there is that. That is now working properly, that mod, which makes me very, very happy. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to stop course play at this point. Right, and restart our equipment. Drop it down, and we'll do the last little bit of this so that we can then take this tractor. Looks like our 7740 is done as well, so this is fantastic. This is we've got stuff done and dusted and moving again, so that's really cool. I'm really happy about that. And really sort of after that day of rain, after that day of delay, we're picking up again and we're moving again, and it's all good. It's all great for us for the farm moving forward. And of course we've got the horses. What we do have now, of course, is this small issue of minus £4,000, but that will be easily rectified. We have plenty of barley. We also have the oats coming near ready. Oh wow, we've run out of seed, unfortunately. So what we're going to have to do is fold that up and head back and refill this and get this last little bit done ourselves. In the meantime, what we're going to do is we're going to get the 7740 working. This will be interesting. This will be interesting with this mod now. How, yeah, it very quickly has gone green. Wow. with the cut grass, that is massively quickly gone green. That's amazing. That is a somewhat incredible mod, that. And we're going to put a roadway in at the side there at some point. There we go. So the next thing that's got to happen with the 7740 is, well, I'm very much thinking that we got some stuff to clear up on there. But I'm very much thinking we might do some silage bales. We're going to be doing silage anyway, so we've got to put some stuff in. Right, we need to get a bag out. We're going to be doing silage on this map anyway, because that's why we're putting the corn in. That's why we're planting the corn. But silage bales, especially with the bales, the stuff that's coming out, I'm actually really tempted to do those. And get some grass bales done. It'll be a few weeks before the Andersen DLC is available, but it certainly wouldn't hurt for us to do some silage or to do some grass bales. We'd then have to get them off the field. I'm actually, by the time the Andersen DLC comes out, that grass will be done again. So yeah, right. So we're going to bring our bag out. And of course, these bags we can't load into this seeder with this bag in the normal way. What we can do though is bring it up to the back, like so. Come over to our tractor and refill. And wow, there was nothing in that bag. That bag was almost empty. We're getting low on seed, but that's alright because we are coming near to harvest on most of our stuff. Let's go inside here. What's happening with that other bag? What's going on there? That's been picked up a little bit oddly. Yeah, so we'll drop those back down. Let them sort of sit properly. There we go. And they're both sitting behind that notch, which is where they should be. There we go. Lift that up. Right, there we are. So we'll leave these on the front of here now, although as I said, we don't really have much need for seed bags. Ooh. Does one of those look less full than the other? That's interesting. I wonder if that is a thing. One of those certainly looks less full than the other. I don't know actually. That could just be perspective. But I think we're going to use up, yeah, we're going to use up most of the seed bags at this point. There we go. And back it off. And we're going to head back up the field. So start up the tractor again. And away we go. We have left the engine on the Manitou. So I need to ride the horses because, of course, we've hit a new game day. So there's that to do. We could go and sell some barley this time as well, just to bring us out of that issue. Be interesting to see actually how much barley is going for at the moment. We could do a contract actually. There's a few fields I think that are ready. So I think what we'll do is we'll get this finished. We've got some tidying up to do here, as you can see with the mower. It's kind of lots of little bits and pieces. The rain sort of interrupted a lot of stuff, and we really kind of need to get back into sorting that stuff out. Right, so we're fold out that. There we go. So there we are. Turn that on. Drop it down. And away we go. There we are. Not far to go. So we have managed to fill this up completely, and we have leased this, but we can empty it out. So that's not the end of the world doing that. I'm going to take off the course play course because we don't need it. So like our oat field, we're going to have two sort of different stages of growth on this field. But that's not a huge problem. That's shouldn't cause us any issues. Especially as this field we may look to do slightly differently. Just going to finish off that last little bit here. And there we go. So that is that field done. We're going to go and park this back at the yard. And once we've done that, we'll switch over to our 7740 and clean up the last couple of bits of mowing that needs doing. And then this field needs to get tethered as well. So here in the 7740, and we're just going to clear the course off and have a look around and get these last few bits cut. We've got a few bits of hay still left on this field, so there is that. Turn this on. I think it's only two major bits that we need to cut, which is this bit here, which is where we started the mower, and then up at this top corner here, there's a whole section around here which happened before we defined the field, so it's going to be one of those bits that we have to do ourselves. What we're going to get a windrower and a tedder, the windrower and the baler running again, so we're basically going to do the same process on this field as we did last time. Yeah, you can see there's a whole load here where we sort of missed it. Good to see our trees are coming along very, very nicely. They are, for the boundaries, they're coming on brilliantly. I'm hoping to find some, somebody did point me in the direction of some bushes mods. You know, stuff where I can add bushes in. I believe the 1.3 update of the game, which is due out imminently as well, has an update that includes the ability to place bushes as well. Yeah. And sort of incidental bits like that, which will be absolutely brilliant. We'll add a lot of character to maps like this, where someone like me is coming in and altering the setup of it. Because these are now two very distinct fields, and you can see that with the tree line that we've added in and all of that. So I think we have. Let's go to the course play box. I think we have one little bit left. Got some bits in this corner because this corner is a bit sharp. Yeah, there we are. So we'll just drop this down here. Get the corner bits. I think that should be it. So we'll fold that up. We'll go have a look at the aerial view. And yeah, that looks like we have got the whole field, which is yeah, brilliant. So back in we go. And yeah, right. So that is that done. We'll go and park this up as well. We will quickly check in on our subsoiler. Not our subsoiler, our cultivator. But I think that's probably doing a pretty good job as well. We also got more planning to do on the yard. So in the coming week. I think we're probably going to end up with the oats being ready. So we're going to be doing, harvesting those, and I would guess the canola will be ready as well. Oh, and there's one other thing I need to mention in this video before we go. Somebody pointed out to me after, I think it's the end of the last video, of something very foolish I did. So we're going to clear this up before the end. So this is the planter we got to do the poplars. Yeah, so we hired this to do the poplars. This is the planter that we hired to do the trees. So yeah, we need to return one of those. There's no point in having both of those about. So I'm going to return one of those before the start of the next video. There's no point in having both of those about. with the view that we're probably going to be starting oats in the very near future. I'm going to stick this on this trailer. But what we're going to end up doing, I think, is the next thing is to get our T6 planting behind our other one, our 8330. So it should be about the same width. I think it's 4 meters for the other cedar. So I'm going to decide on what to plant those in before the next video, and I'm going to go look back on the video that I asked a couple of times ago and see what you guys suggested. So we'll see what suggestions you have. For now, though, I think this is a good place to end. So all that remains is for me to say thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Please give it a like, drop us a comment, and give it a share. And for all the latest videos and live streams from Virtual Farmer, please subscribe to the channel and ring that bell. And I will see you next time. Goodbye.